Okay, so this weekend I was listening to some Tony Robbins. I don't know if you all know who Tony is, but he's a lot of things, and I hate just saying he's just a motivational speaker because I think he's so much more than that. But he asked people listening to his message to write down some items that we all need to focus on in our lives, some things that we want to change. And how he did this was asking us about what we think is important. Where do we put importance in our life? And he asked some very simple questions. And I couldn't answer them. So I re-listened to his message. And I re-listened to his message. And it was 4 days in a row of listening to what a very simple task, a task that you ask any fifth grader to do, would be able to do. And I couldn't. And it kind of made me pause and think, why? And I couldn't prioritize my values or my goals in life. And I realized that the reason I couldn't was because everything in my life had become a checklist, a to-do list. And then when I started looking back on it, that to-do list started with medical school. Because prior to medical school, when I was in seminary, right, my whole life was not a to-do list. My life was enjoyment, exploring, discovering, becoming, right? All these wonderful things. And then after medical school, for the last basically 20 years, it had just been, okay, I got to do this. Now I have to do that. And then I have to do this. It even spread into areas of pleasure. Okay, I have to do something fun this weekend. Okay, done, check. Now I have to go back to work. And I get that because, medical school is a lot of things that you have to do, a lot of things that you have to learn, a lot of stuff that you have to go through. But life shouldn't be a checklist. It shouldn't be a to-do list. I know a lot of you are mothers, right? A lot of you have a lot of things going on in your lives, multiple jobs, moving, new grandbabies, like all the wonderful things that life can have. But I don't know if your life has turned into a to-do list as well. Just something I have to get through to get to the next day. So I'm going to be working on that. You all know that one of my goals for this quarter is to be quick but not hurried. Another one of my goals this quarter is not to have my life be something that I check off a box with. To get back to the point where I'm learning and becoming and striving and dreaming and growing. Not, okay, check. I did something fun today. Yeah, it was great. Let's move on. Okay, I did this. Check. And the real big temptation in medicine, as more and more people come through in the day, is just to view that next person as a checklist instead of a person. Now, I've spoken about this for 7 years, that they aren't diseases and that they aren't numbers to get through, and they're people, they're loved ones, there's fathers and mothers and brothers and sisters, and I say that because I'm a firm believer that what you focus on grows. So you focus on negativity in your life, that will grow. You focus on, I can't do it, well, guess what? You can't. But you focus on love and attentiveness, that will grow in your life. So if you all see me starting to approach my day or any patient ever as a checklist, I'd like a tap on the shoulder. If you see me being hurried, I'd like a tap on my shoulder. I'm not perfect, I'm growing with you. All right, let's have a great day.